What's up everybody, Bravo D Boy here, back after ages with another One Piece video. I don't know, I've been really busy with school and life, and a lot of it was just me not feeling like making videos, but I'm back and I got one now. I'm not gonna promise a consistent upload schedule, but all I know is that I got a thought and I feel like sharing it regarding recent One Piece chapters. So yeah, without further ado, let's jump right into this. I was thinking lately, upon the events of chapter 1013, 1012, like all of this recent stretch of chapters, by the time this video is coming out, Big Mom and her situation with her homies regarding Zeus, regarding Prometheus, Napoleon, and Hera, the newfound Zeus replacement, if you will. It makes me wonder what this entailed for Big Mom's personality, because after the events of 1013, we saw Luffy falling off the rooftop. We can tell that, I'm not saying, obviously Luffy always has a moment in arc where he's going through adversity and he's like reaching like a climax of struggle, and this may be that, but we definitely, like, we haven't seen Kaido's backstory. We need more emotional investment, so hopefully that will develop through this event, and I have no idea how that's going to unfold. That's not the focus of this video. This is sort of an exploration of a potential reason the Alliance could win. And don't get me wrong, I think this is like a stupid idea, and this is one that has been said before. But the whole Big Mom helping them out is something that's very plausible now, and I don't think it's something that is I want to happen like a complete 180 where Big Mom is fully like, I'm siding with the Straw Hats now. She very clearly made that she's in certain mindsets, she's even willing to go against Otama if she is directly contrasting her desires, Big Mom's desires. So even though she has like a bias and a liking towards Tama, she's willing to kill her if it fits her agenda. And the agenda of Big Mom seems to change at the flip of a coin, you know? So, what I want to dive into is the potential reason this could happen and why Big Mom could potentially shift sides, at least to become a third party, which she sort of seems like already is now. Like, she's fighting Kaido, she's fighting the Straw Hat, she's fighting the Beast Pirates, and she's fighting the Straw Hats. I don't know how it's gonna unfold, but I do think that it might lean in the favor of the Straw Hats, with her still not liking them, is her still trying to attack them, but maybe being indifferent to them at certain points of time. Because hear me out, the homies have like individual personalities, right? Like we have Napoleon, who's just kind of loyal and quiet. Prometheus, who is just kind of like he seems to be like brooding with like overflow with masculinity, and like he's just mean. And then Zeus was a nice dude, who was a softie, and none of them like are necessarily bound to Big Mom by contract, like as we saw by like Zeus almost being willing to work for Nami. Since they were disappointed in Zeus's performance because of how kind he is, Big Mom created Hera, who is like female and a much meaner version of Zeus. So what this makes me think, because we've seen how temperamental Big Mom's personality is, and this may have to do with the fact that she's creating homies, and also just because of how she is as a person, her childhood trauma, all that. Like, we knew she was crazy even before the Devil Fruit, with the whole Elbaf incident with Mother Carmel. But the point I'm trying to make is that Zeus is kind and Prometheus is mean, but Hera is mean as well. So if Big Mom is, since these are technically extensions of herself, even though they don't have to necessarily follow Big Mom, but she's creating these beings that are literally beings. They are independent, and we felt bad for Zeus when he died in 1013. But she's creating these life forms that reflect her personality in different ways. Like, let's say Prometheus is like a very rude, brash, evil, and Big Mom took some of those personality traits to create Prometheus. It's not just that happened to be the personality. Like, this, since these are extensions of her, they must come from like traits that are from her, like some certain sections of her mind and her soul that are emotionally or mentally like leaning towards a certain personality type. With Zeus returning to her body, or returning to Hera, because we've seen even like in the base day where Big Mom had Zeus, Prometheus, and Napoleon as her primary, the only homies that were used from her soul. She was capable of shifting sides, like she was still like an independent figure. But if we have Hera taking out, Hera is very cold-hearted, very mean, and very loyal to Big Mom as well. So with all of these traits, Big Mom could potentially be taking out some of the hostility in her own nature as a human being, and like all of the malice she has, making her, like the unit Big Mom herself, more generally kind. And even if Hera absorbs Zeus, there's still 3 mean homies out there, and that meanness was all absorbed from Big Mom. So I think by the creation of Hera, Big Mom may be more kind. I think more willing to like see sympathy in things like Tama, and maybe more like easily swayed by her emotional and like sympathetic side that we've seen her express with Tama and the people of Okabore Town. So my whole thought is that if Big Mom is creating these homies that are mean and evil, she herself could be less mean because she's taking out those traits from herself, in summary. How I see this playing out in the arc, I don't really know how practical that would be. Like, I don't know if she is going to completely be swaying sides because of this. Again, this is just a theory. We've seen, even though she's had these homies, that she is still very despicable, and I don't think that just making a new Hera homie is going to make her all of a sudden like the kindest person in the world. But we know that Big Mom is very temperamental, very brash. She can change at any point in time, and I think it's definitely going to be a gradual shift. But I think this behavior we're seeing in these recent chapters is unlike any. It makes sense for Big Mom's character, but it doesn't. We haven't seen her quite like this before. We haven't seen her acting like switching personalities. Like, I'm looking at chapter 1013 right now. There's panels where she's smiling maniacally, where she's looking angrily, and then laughing at Tama like so happily. Like, literally every panel she is showing these extremely different emotions. So I think this could be a result of her changing her temperament by separating her soul and her emotional, her different emotions outside of her main body. And I don't know, this is just a thought. This could be the case, it could not be the case. We really don't know the rules, the specific rules of the homies, and I'm not one for learning rule sets about like power systems or powers. I do think they're good to be established, but I don't want Oda to explain it too much. I do think in this scenario though, it is something that is necessary, because we need to know why are certain homies, why are homies like not like bound to follow Big Mom whatever they want. Why can't she just go up and retrieve Zeus immediately? It makes sense that Hera would take Zeus, but it doesn't make sense that Big Mom can do it. And also, how are they able to how is Zeus infinitely able to make lightning? Obviously Zeus is stronger when Nami gives him the black balls and stuff, but like it seems that they don't need to like draw power from anywhere. So are they like sucking that from Big Mom's soul the whole time? Like, there's still so many things we don't know, and I think that this like whole emotional, mental, personality split could be related to the homies. But that is just a thought. Let me know what you guys think about that down below, and let me know what kind of videos you want to see below. I was thinking of making videos. Obviously, One Piece is the best anime of all time, best manga of all time. I want to make videos about One Piece, but I also want to start, because I've been reading, I'm caught up in a lot of manga right now. I'm caught up in My Hero, caught up in Black Clover, Mashle, Hajime no Ippo, Grand Blue, The Boxer, which is a manhwa, not a manga, Berserk, Vinland Saga, a ton of them. I can't think of all, but I want to make lots of videos. So I don't really know what I have an audience for, if that makes sense. I think I have primarily a One Piece video. And but besides that, let me know what you guys think down below. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share this video with your friends. If I am motivated enough by seeing good results in these videos, I will probably upload more frequently, because I think it's been about 3 months. But besides that, I hope you guys all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one.